I don't know. Anyway, hello. This is Tracy Newman from the Navigator's Tarot, here to do a masculine reading. Let's see what's going on. We have, Knight of Wands energy, very quick moving energies that are coming up. Truthful energies that are coming up. Oh, very, very, moving quickly towards his Empress. That's what the masculine is doing, very quickly to his feminine. Really wanting to take a leap of faith towards his feminine. Ooh. Holding, and moving into calmer waters. Either on his own or with a projected feminine, or literally with the balancing out of those energies within. So, what we have, and it's all very loving and kind, and we have this movement forward. So these are wonderful energies for the masculine, really starting to move forward. Gone through a really hectic time, but the masculine energies are now starting to make a really concerted effort to make the move forward into these newer energies. So that's a good thing. Greater communication. He's wanting greater communication between the masculine and the feminine. Now this can be, as I've said, this is about energy, so it can be about the greater grounding in of the masculine also into the earth plane, but also to being able to sort of like communicate in such a way with the feminine that it creates balance within. That's what I'm hearing for himself and others. And it's also about grounding in these newer energies for the masculine. Removing what no longer serves the masculine. The masculine is very nostalgic at this point in time. It can be about past relationships, that sort of stuff, but also about how he needs to change the way that he sees relationships, and as he sees in relationship to himself and others. It's about balancing out those energies within of the divine masculine and feminine energies. No longer wanting to play games. Really interesting. Doesn't want to play games anymore. Really needs to sort of like cement that in to his whole structure. Because I've also been hearing that the masculine at this time really needs to ground his energy into the earth plane while releasing a lot of the fear that has come through the masculine literally from himself into the projected world, and vice versa. He's letting go of any fear now that has held him back. It's like coming out now, there's a lot of disclosure coming out, but it's kind of like there's no more fear about any sort of consequences that may come from telling the truth. And whereas in the past, it has been quite a fearful time for a lot of people because, you know, the darker aspects of the world have been in control, and also too of the masculine's world has been in control. But now, of course, all of that is changing, all of that is falling away. A lot of the darkness is now being overcome, and a lot of the disclosure is going to start to come through. And the truth-telling will start to come through without any fear of any kind of backlash coming from that. We also have the outcome. The advice is to move into a state of abundance and celebration. And it can also mean coming into union with the divine feminine, which is literally what is going on with the masculine energies. Anyway, the masculine is now starting to literally pry his fingers from the crumbling cliff face of the 3D matrix world, and starting to actually follow the feminine so that he can come into balance. and is trying to find the strength to do that. It's really interesting. I have a friend who on the other side, like literally is an incarnated version of a very high up archangel, and she has been experiencing a lot of pain at night, and she came to me and we had a cuppa the other day, and literally I started channeling all this information about the emasculation, and she said, I just feel so weak. And I said, oh, this is about the emasculation of the masculine and what is occurring at the moment. And I said, and literally what you're doing is clearing all that through your physical body and then grounding the newer aspect of what the masculine is, because she is the masculine form of this archangel in another aspect of self. So she's now grounding that onto the earth plane. So that sort of energy is coming in, where the old energies are now being removed, and the agendas of the darker aspects of the world are now being removed, and a lot of the newer aspects coming through, and it's coming through our physical bodies into the earth plane. And for a lot of those that house the greater amount of masculine energy, a lot of this will be happening for them as well. And the flares from the sun literally are going to probably, it's sort of like instigate a huge transformation of the masculine energies, and some of it will be literally like a trial by fire, or like a kundalini type event. So it's and it can be very, very, very intense, and that's what is going on at the moment on the planet, and for a lot of those that house the greater amount of the masculine energies at this time. It's all about change and moving forward. Yeah. Ooh, the Hanged Man. Communication again. So more communication, more wanting to give from his, more coming from the heart center more than the head, which is so fantastic to see. And the Magician. So the masculine has all the tools that he needs within to literally change his whole entire world. And that is literally what's going on for all of us on the planet at this time. So anyway, I hope that makes some sort of sense to you all. I shall see you anon. Bye for now.